I spent 6 to 7 hours every day for 3 years listening to Alex Hormozi's content at my job until I could finally go full-time in my Christian coaching business. And so today I want to share with you the 7 simple steps that it takes to go from broke to profit so you can finally close your first 10 Christian coaching clients like me. Hopefully I can save you 3 years of time. I have some notes here so I can get everything correct for you. But step 1 is to stop spending money. There are 5 things that you need to spend money on. Everything else is just fluff. That's groceries, that's a place to live, insurance, utilities, and your education. Those are the only 5 things you need to spend money on. Cut your costs down to the absolute minimum beneath what you actually make. And then you can save $5,000 easy, get that safety net, and then you can focus on making your business work. And if there's one trick that helped me pay off $20,000 of debt in only 6 months, it was this very simple thing. It's only looking at my bank account every morning. That was it. When I started to pay attention to where my money was going, the number in my bank account it started to rise just naturally. That's how it happened. That's all I did was pay attention to what was in my bank account, and it helped me so much. Step 2, instead of trying to win at the stock market, pay off your credit card debt. You're not going to get 26% returns on the stock market. So stop investing in that and get rid of the negative 26% return that your credit card has right now. Get rid of that. Pay that off. Then you'll be good. If you want to go crazy with it and focus on building the foundation before you get into your business, trade in your new car for a used one. Then you don't have a car payment, your insurance is less, repairs are less, and you won't be driving it a lot, so you might not even have to do many repairs at all. Because at this point, you're going to focus on work. And that's where step 3 comes in. Now that you've covered your base, you've built that foundation, the first thing you need with the business is making your offer. And you can use this framework to get started. I help who, that's who you're helping, get dream, that's their dream outcome, the big juicy thing that they want, without pain. That's the thing they really don't want to have to face. So for me, my example is I help Christians become full-time coaches without working weekends. You can also throw in or swap out the pain part for a time element. So you can say, help someone do that in 90 days. Does that make sense? Awesome, cool. So what you want to do with this is once you have that, you want to make the elements of your offer juicy. You want to make it worth $25,000. If you can do that and sell it at $2,000 or $5,000, that's what you want. That's the takeaway for your offer. But don't charge any money. This is how much you want to charge when you start. 0. Can you see that? $0? That's how much you want to charge when you start. Because you need some proof that you actually know what you're doing. So help 10 people. That's 10 people for free. If you can help 10 people for free, you'll have stacked up proof to make it undeniable that you know what you're doing. So when you talk to people, you can actually show them that it's not going to be a scam if they spend money with you. If that makes sense. But you got to get them a tangible result. And you can advertise those results in your content, in your ads, and it's just proof that stacks on proof. And then you can start charging. So here's some examples. This is Nick. This is Noah. Proof like that. Step number 4, marketing. This is where 80% of your time is spent. This is what your job is as a coach now, is telling people that you exist and that you can help them. Tell them on social media with content. Tell them in ads if you can spend money. Tell them through the DMs if you want to send cold DMs. Or go into groups. Be active there. Be like a moderator in the group. Not like cutting out posts, but adding value and contributing and helping out the group to be a great place filled with very helpful people giving helpful things. But you got to spend minimum of 100 minutes per day on this part. Now, 100 minutes out of the day, out of an 8-hour day, or maybe if you're working a job, you have 4 hours. 100 minutes, not that much. It's less than 2 hours. I think you can focus on marketing for less than 2 hours per day, right? But you're going to focus on quality marketing, finding key people that fit that who in your offer statement and helping them with what the group is about that you're commenting in the group, or helping them with achieving their dream outcome without having to deal with that pain by posting content or running ads that helps people advertise the stuff for free that you give, and then when you give them that free PDF or something, in that there's a link to book a call with you. Or you can just jump on a call and just coach for free. That's another way to do it too, especially if you're trying to help 10 people for free. It's a great way to do it. And then when you message people, when you get to that point where you've given them a freebie, they're ready to talk to you, all you have to do is say, who do you know that I could help do dream? There's no pressure on them. You're just telling them, hey, I help people with this. Do you know anybody? But you ask, who do you know, rather than do you know? It's a little more directive. They might actually give you someone more than the people that easily say no, or I'll think about it, if that makes sense. Okay, cool. Good. Glad you're tracking with me. But yeah, the whole point is not put pressure on them. And then after that point, you can just keep sending them free stuff. Like, hey, if you ever know anyone, here's this cool thing that they might find useful. And if they are your ideal client, they'll find it useful too, and might say, hey, I'm the guy for you. Can you help me? And you say, yes. But yeah, just give them stuff for free, and that way they might actually reply to you instead of ghosting you. And then number 5 is sales. A lot of people feel uneasy, a lot of Christians feel uneasy with sales, because that's who I help, is Christians. So I kind of focus more on conversion. It's a little less sketch to some people, but it's the same thing. It's just coaching people through their problems, showing them there's a pain there, and then showing them that you can be the solution and help them get through that. And as a coach on the sales call, if you're doing the sales call, it's a lot more convincing for them to jump on, depending on the kind of sales you're doing. But that's a whole nother series of videos. But when you get on sales, this is what you do. You just hop on calls with people and talk about their goals, what they want to accomplish, their pains, the things that are in the way of that, and their experiences, what they've tried so far to be able to accomplish those goals without having to go through those pains. There are scripts out there you can use for high-ticket sales. Just use one of them, get better, practice it. Use ChatGPT. As an AI, you can talk to ChatGPT now. Just pull it up on your phone. Say, hey, can you be a prospect for my high-ticket sales call? I need someone who is going to give me a tough time, and I want to practice some sales calls, so can you be prospect for me? This is who I help. And then just talk to it and practice that way, and do that once every day and get better at sales. You can also use Alex Hormozi's closer framework. Look it up. But yeah, if you're uncomfortable, just find a script and copy it. Pretty simple. And that's all sales is. It's just helping people with their goals, their pains, talking about their experiences, and then asking them if they want your help, and then saying, this is what I do, this is how much it costs. Look, you in? That's the basics of it. And then step 6, this is the delivery of your coaching or your service. If you're fulfilling a service, like some coaches do a mix of, I'll help you, I'll give you advice, but I'll also do some things for you. That's kind of what I do. I think it's a little more tangible and cool for people to actually have the coach do stuff for them, because then it guarantees them their results a little better. And if you're starting off, that's something that can really help you out too. It helped me out, at least. But the delivery part is where the magic really happens. It's how you get clients for free later, but over delivering on what was promised. Remember that 25K mark of what you're like thinking about charging them? Deliver like they are paying $25,000, and I promise people will love you and tell their friends and their family and their dog, and you'll sign clients. So just deliver like crazy, especially for your first 10 free clients. If you can focus on those first 10 and blow them out of the water, or however that goes, that's where the money is. Let's see. Oh yeah, and do the kind of stuff that people aren't willing to do. Do that kind of stuff. Be the kind of person. Be the most expensive version of yourself. Give the most time that you can. Give the most knowledge and value that you can. Give away your secrets absolutely for free, and then sell the implementation of stuff. Sorry, there was a car. So step number 7. This is the final step you've been waiting for. Got an alarm going off. But so this is step number 7. If you're trying to grow, you got to focus 80% on only marketing. Like I said. Another car, hold on. You got to get the word out that you're a real person with real things to say and real value to give. And if you can do that, then your business won't die before it starts. And if you can focus on telling people that you exist, that's where the money is. The money is telling more people, because if you tell more people, it's just a numbers game. And if you tell more people well, those numbers will rise, and then they will tell more people, and your business will grow without you even having to worry about it. And so if this is a lot, or if it's not, and you still want some one-on-one help, or you just need some accountability, happy to help. Just click the link in the description down there, and I can show you how you can help launch your business completely for free. So just click the link in the description. Happy to help. Talk soon.